Well, it's still raining. It's been well over 48 hours now, and it's been constant. It rained all night long. It's it's pretty much of a deluge out here. The weather report is that we've got this all day long as well. They said it should ease up by tonight, and hopefully tomorrow there'll be a break in the clouds. So yeah, we could do with it easing off a little bit now. The water levels everywhere are climbing to a bit of a perilous height. You can see by the pond now just how much it's swollen. That, my friends, is a lot of rain. I mean, a huge amount. Pie's up there feeding the fish. I'm going to go and give her a quick hand. The ducks seem to like it though. But you can see on the banks here now just how high this water level's gone. Just amazing, isn't it, the amount of rain? But this is what it's like here. You get periods where it can rain for literally days on end. And we're not talking about a little bit of rain, it's huge. We're talking about a deluge. It just keeps on coming. Does make everything look really fresh though. But you can see on the mountains now, there's just a huge amount of cloud up there. Somebody asked me a question about Fam's school this morning. Wanted to know how many kids and how many teachers and what was the cost every year. There's about 80 children in the school and 3 teachers. It's not a huge school, but again, it's not a huge village we live in. There is no charge for sending Fam to school there. It's free, so we don't have to worry about school fees. They also get a free lunch, and there's a subsidy as well, a government subsidy where they give, I think it's 300 baht a year or a term for school uniform. So it does help a little bit. So not too bad at all. You can see in our new pond just how much water there is in there. But we won't have a problem with it bursting its banks. You can see just how high we built up the banks, and we did this specifically to cater for the rainy season. It is, as you can see, really muddy, and it's like a clay mud as well, so your welly boots get stuck into it. Yeah, it's all fun at the farm, isn't it? I've got me brolly, I've got me raincoat. Why have I got a brolly, you might ask? Well, the umbrella will save my gimbal from getting wet. Now, it is splash proof, and the camera is waterproof. But I'm one of these people, I don't really want to take a chance. I can't afford for my equipment to go belly up, so I'll just keep it dry and stay on the safe side. Another question I got asked is, what are the prices like of vehicles here, in particular pickup trucks, and what's the road tax like? My father-in-law paid 2,600 baht for his road tax. My motorbike was just 600 baht. Yes, they do have an MOT. They check your vehicle to make sure it's kind of roadworthy. Doesn't come anywhere near the standards we have in the UK. It's nowhere near as stringent. It's not overly expensive to tax a vehicle here. As far as buying one is concerned, it's subjective to what type of vehicle you want. The question I got asked was specifically targeted towards pickup trucks. Obviously there's a few different types of manufacturers here. We have Isuzu, we have Toyota, we have Chevrolet for instance, and the prices of course they vary from manufacturer to manufacturer, but you can pick up a very basic truck you know, the bog standard version for around about 600,000 baht. And if you're looking to go for, you know, something with a bit of comfort and convenience, for instance, a 4x4, 4 doors, automatic, then you're looking around about 1.2 million. It really depends on what you want. Old Pi, look, she's got a raincoat on and a hat. Look at the amount of mud on her boots though. You can see just how muddy it is. Look at those boots, look. Honey, you've got a bit of mud on your boots, honey. Look at that.
Heavy.
Yeah, they would be heavy, honey. You okay there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't have any problem with the pond overflowing, so yeah, it's looking good. Fish are feeding well. Another question I got asked is, have you had any luck finding a house yet? No, we haven't really had time to go out looking. I did actually look online, but again, I said this in a previous vlog that you know, if you use a real estate agent, then expect to pay a lot more. You know, they're going to bump the prices up because of their commissions, and you know, the owners of the property, they'll want to cover that cost. So yeah, prices are bumped up. We found a similar home to the one we saw the other day, but they wanted 25,000 baht for it. You know, that's about 550 quid a month. So it's well outside of our budget. Nice home though, sat in the mountains, very, very pretty. Obviously, if you're looking at it from a Western perspective, then 550 quid a month is not a lot of money. But of course, you know, when you're looking at it from a Thai perspective, it's a huge amount of money. I mean, vast. So no is the answer to that one. We haven't yet. You know, there's just so much going on the farm and bits and pieces. It's difficult to find time. It really is. So yeah, but we'll find time. I'll wait till we get a break in the weather. I want to get this chain link fencing sorted first on this duck pen and get that out of the way and all secure. And after that, we can look at other things to do, such as house hunting. Oh, Pi, look, trudging through the mud. Now, the first words out of Pi's mouth this morning is, "Honey, I want to go fishing." Yeah, you can't stop her. She just loves it. Don't you, honey? Little fisherman, isn't you? There's one of those cranes up there. I've been trying to get these cranes on camera as far as, you know, a close-up. They're absolutely huge things. Watch this space, I'll get them. Well, the ducks have been fed, and Pi's just finished feeding the fish. The ducklings, I fed them. They're all done. It is fresh out here though. The air quality is just absolutely fantastic at the moment. But again, you know, that's the rains. It replenishes everything, makes it all fresh again. I do love it. But I do like it when it's nice and sunny and hot as well. That's more my thing. I'm going to ask a question on how easy is Adobe Premiere Pro CC to use. It's a bit complicated, but it's like any other piece of new software that you get. It does take a little time to get used to. I will say this though, it's a vast improvement over Filmora. I mean, leaps and bounds, and what it's capable is just unbelievable. This is what Adobe Premiere looks like on your computer. Again, there's quite a lot to do on it, but basically all these files down here, they're all the video files, voice files and everything else. And then you've got your play button just to review it. Editing does take a bit of time. It takes time, effort and patience. This is one of the most critical areas of creating a YouTube channel. You know, it's about basically taking your time and working through the footage that you've captured. So yeah, it's worth it. I actually like editing. I find it highly enjoyable. Cool bit of kit though. If you want to know how much, this is 712 baht per month, so about $20 a month. Well, we just got a delivery, and they're all the caps to go on the fence posts. Brilliant. I've just taken a quick look online for an update on the weather, and they say for the next 2-3 days it's going to be pretty fair. So let's see if we can't get this fencing up. We'll see what happens. It's a case of seeing if our next door neighbour Kay has got the time to do it. So but we're all set to go. That's the main thing. Well, I'm just going to get myself a bite to eat, and then I'm going to head back to the farm and go and get pie, and then little one will be home soon, and no doubt he'll be hungry, so I'll cook something for him as well. Yeah, I do like to cook. A couple of people have asked me, do I actually do any cooking? I do quite a bit. I quite enjoy it if I've got the time. Little Fan was a little bit apprehensive at first about trying the food, but once he tried it, he quite likes it. So yeah, it's good, isn't it? He likes sausage and mash, that's a fact. And the other night I did liver and bacon with creamy mashed potato and gravy. He just loved it, couldn't get enough of it. He actually asked me last night, could we have the same again? Well, that's about all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the Q&A, and leave your questions in the comments box below, and I'll see if I can get to them as well. I'm going to head back to the farm now. I've eaten, and it's time to go and get a bit of work done. I've got to feed all the animals and stuff, and go and get pie. She spent all the day fishing. I bet she's got a bucket load. We'll catch you later. Whatever you do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. And from Pie and I, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.